Here, today, I'm here to talk about something that I feel plagues a lot of people. When they're not near a space where you can find the healthiest diet that you can, what do you eat? Is it safe to eat fast foods, right? A lot of us consider that. Like, oh, I'll just go in there and I'll just get the salad or whatever the case is. And far be it from me to hurt an experience of you eating, but there are some things to consider. A lot of fast foods, they do offer like raw and plant-based options, like say a salad, but it's not organic. Does it matter? It's up to you to choose and look at the guide that comes out every year, which is called the Clean 15 or the Dirty Dozen, right? And those are the dirtiest, so to speak, fruits and vegetables that you should not eat if it's not organic. And if your journey with the plant-based diet is because you want to have optimal health, you want to consider that. So for instance, tomatoes, that is usually consistently damn near every year on the Dirty Dozen list. Blueberries is another thing. Very great antioxidants, but not very good as far as the pesticide yield. What would be on the Clean 15? Broccoli, for instance. Cauliflower. Don't have to get that necessarily organic. I believe as well as mushrooms, and that is consistently on the list, right? But the things that are heavily sprayed, maybe if you're sensitive or care about GMOs, corn would be another thing, wheat would be another thing, not to get organic. Okay, so that's something to keep in mind when you're ordering your cooked vegan wrap or whatever. If you don't have anywhere else you can go to get food or fresh produce, grocery stores are closed or what have you, those are things to keep in mind. The Clean 15 and the Dirty Dozen. And that's a good guide at trying to eat the most optimal diet you can. And then you can start mix and matching like salads and things like that. So it would make sense if you consider that, and you don't want to feel like you're restricted like 100% or like majority of your movement, but at the same time you do want to be disciplined and you do want to set down some type of boundaries, right? Something that says, okay, I'm eating healthier now. And even if you have to fast, some of us don't like that, but yeah, even if you have to miss a meal or maybe just drink some spring water or RO water, reverse osmosis water, until you get to your next destination or home, maybe carry a banana or something like that. And you won't have to find yourself always having an excuse of why you can't eat raw, and you don't have to bore the rest of us with, oh, there's no produce and there's no this and this and that. And I'm not making fun of people that actually do not have good produce sources near their home. That's a different story. But with a little bit of planning, sometimes a lot of money, because you can actually get fresh produce. I think it's Miami Fruit actually, and they'll ship you produce. You can get produce shipped to you probably even from a lot of Whole Foods markets, and stuff like that. Amazon Fresh, Fresh Direct, depending on what part of the country you live in. So there are solutions to this so-called food desert problem. If we're not super religious about, okay, this is not a local fruit, why do I have watermelon here? You know what I mean? You want to get started. You want to start with more opportunities than you want to start with more excuses and problems. And that even goes for if you don't have the organic thing that's around you. Because once you set your mind on something, where there's a will, and I know you've heard this before, there is a way. It's no BS. You can actually create those opportunities for yourself, but you have to be kind of steadfast and don't be like quickly looking for reasons to go back, you know. And I know it's hard for some of you guys. I really appreciate you, you know, even expressing yourself and even trying to make this type of pivot, you know. It's to really, really be celebrated because, you know people in your family, you know a lot of people, they're going through sickness or something like that, and they got a lot of excuses. And here you are, you know, writing in or watching videos and doing the most for yourself, doing what you can, you know. Sometimes that's the most. Nobody's around you motivating you. You're self-motivated, you know. You want to see, maybe you feel there's a vision that you have and you want to see, like, how can I be the healthiest I can be? Because I have some things I'd like to take care of and accomplish in this here time space, this here body, this here world. And you deem yourself deserving. And who am I to disagree? I do not disagree. You are deserving if you claim that for yourself. But again, let the excuses be reduced. Don't feel super, super pressured to either conform really quickly, like, oh, there's nothing wrong. Oh, give me a burger. You know what I mean? Embrace fasting. Embrace the mindset and the affirmation part as far as saying, you know what? There are options. Even if you don't see anything with your naked eye, just be like, you know, there are options. There are things I probably don't see. And just say that, actually, to release that to yourself, you know. You want to release that to yourself, that idea, those physical options. So activate that with your mind and say, you know what? Yeah, actually, I could fast. Get rid of the, oh gosh, I'm gonna die if I miss a meal. Oh, I'm already skinny, blah blah blah. The raw vegan diet, blah blah blah. No, you know. Also, you can help certain type of cravings with getting essential nutrients from supplementation. So if you feel like you're having a ridiculous craving, just go straight to supplementation. What could your body be asking you for? You know, ask yourself, what could your body be needing? Is it omega-3s? Then get a supplement. Is it vitamin D? Then get a supplement. I think there's even vegan collagen, you know, so supplement with that. Creatine, great for the brain, great for building muscle. I've been using that for a while, especially with my fitness journey. So there are a lot of supplementations you can take, and you will do it. If you want to, you will do it. I'm just here to remind you, here to be that support, and let you know that sometimes that's all it takes to get through the visual tough times of not knowing exactly what to eat. And if you find yourself, again, eating a cooked vegan meal, there's nothing wrong with that. As long as you know where you're headed. And you know that you are supported, you're divinely supported. If you have a desire, if you have a vision for something, it's not man-made. It came from within you, right? It's a calling. Who's going to answer that call? Me? No. I answer my own call. You're going to answer that calling. So remember that. Before it feels all comfy and cozy when you lay in the excuse and you say, oh, it's just this one time. I'm not here to judge. But in essence, from your actions, from your knowledge, from where you say you want to be, you're judging yourself. So just be aware of that. So in your godly nature, you are a creator. So choose wisely. See ya.